My name is Povi Foley Lawson. I'm originally from Togo, living in Sweden, the southern part of Sweden, a region called Skåne or Scania. And I lead an organization called Mosaik, and we are very happy to be part of a member of ACE Action Europe. We lead a smaller organization. Noaks is a national organization in Sweden, but the one I lead in Malmö is rather small in budget. The organization was bigger before, but unfortunately we had to close it down in 2018. And together with other members, we took the initiative to open it up again. Before all that, I was in different network with other organizations in Europe, but never a member of ACE Action Europe because I did not have that possibility, even if I wanted to. So when we reopened the organization, refounded the organization in 2019, that's when we had the possibilities and I will not say liberty, but we had the possibility to open up and be members of different organizations around Europe. So in fact, we've not been member for a long time, but we have achieved a lot through ACE Action Europe. The difference we have compared to other organizations is that we are very clear about the fact that we work with key populations, migrant and vulnerable populations, not only migrant, but the intersectionality is in our organization. Because of the situation, I always say that the situation we have in Sweden is making the burden of HIV in the migrant population much higher. But it is a lot of taboo around it, and people will not talk about it because of fear of racism. So I think that as someone with migrant background, I have that responsibility to do something and pick up the word in my mouth and say that the burden is among migrants, and we need to do something specifically targeting migrant population. Until today, 2024, anytime I open my mouth and say that we are working with migrants, people say the next question, why migrants? And I have to elaborate on that. I will have to tell them 65% of those living with HIV in Sweden, they are of migrant background. 80% new cases are of migrant background. All the time you need to elaborate. So it's on and on and on, but because of the taboo, because people are afraid of being accused of racism or just the right wing will use it against them. But we want to work with justice. We work with very broadly. We work with. We have a model, I must say. We have a model in Mosaik where we link support, case management to education, prevention, and even to advocacy. The education prevention, that's where we put the rapid test. And the rapid test, we are the only organization right now in the whole of Sweden, community-based organization, offering hepatitis C, hepatitis B, and syphilis and HIV. There are other organizations offering rapid tests for HIV, but not the others. And this is thanks to our partnership, our membership in ACE Action Europe, and through that, even other organizations. Through this partnership and through this inspiration we got from, among others, ACE Action Europe, we we have two things we can lift as a very good successes for our organization. We have been able to escalate. We have been able to be partnership in the core, and we have been able to create a project working with religious leaders. And those things, we get it in through inspiration from other organizations that we meet through ACE Action Europe and through the core and through MI Health, through other collaboration. So without them, we will not be able to do it. Last year, for example, the previous years, not only last year, the maximum we've been able to test in our region, our goal was always 200, to test 200. And last year we tested 206 or something like that. But today, through our various collaboration and our projects, we have tested already almost 600 when you include HIV, syphilis, hepatitis B, and hepatitis C. Again, as I mentioned, a project, very, very, very important project for our organization today. We have been able to start this collaboration with religious leaders that we did not have the method. That one we learned from other organizations through the partnership in the ACE Action Europe. So now we are closer to religious leaders, not only one specific faith organization, but different ones and different leaders. And this has been very, very appreciated, even nationally. Nationally, I presented this case at the national meeting in June, and everyone said that was the best they had in that network meeting ever. And this is through inspiration, because I believe in partnership, I believe in working together, and this is a forum that ACE Action Europe is offering to us as a small organization. I usually say that this is very, very key for us, because the capacity building we are getting through ACE Action Europe, we would not have gotten it anywhere in Sweden. I'm sorry to say that, and I tell them even in Sweden, the partnership we are having around Europe through ACE Action Europe, for example, this is not something that is available for us in Sweden. So we feel very much alone without this networking. At one point, things were so hard that I almost left this field. I was ready to leave this field of HIV and sexual health and do something else. But I'm still in it today, thanks to those networking with other organizations around Europe, like ACE Action Europe. This is very important for me to say. And so we should take it as a compliment to the wonderful work we are doing around Europe. If I really want to wish something to ACE Action Europe right now for the 20th anniversary, is to keep up with the challenges. There will be more challenges to come. A happy birthday for the 20th anniversary, but we should not be weak. We have to keep on the fight. We have to strengthen each other and support each other. Yo modum leva, yo modum leva, yo modum leva uti 100 år. Jag viskar dom leva, jag viskar dom leva, jag viskar dom leva uti 100 år. Grattis på födelsedagen to ACE Action Europe. De lever! Hurra, 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 hurra!